can take so that we can give them employment and other business related, especially in the real estate industry. 1 million square meters is still a big figure for the industry. So that's all, Mr. Chair. I'm here to listen and wait.
Mr. Chair, if I may, before you start the economic ball rolling, mag-sequel ako sandali dito sa security side, Mr. Chair. Yung tatanungin ko lang sana yung Pagcor kung hindi ba kayo pwedeng magkaroon ng summit sa lahat ng mga legal pogo operators at sabihan, bigyan nyo ng final warning. Kasi ang ganda na ng takbo after nung hearing natin, sabi ng PNP, zero. Wala na nangyari talaga na crime, pogo-related crimes. Then, lumabas lang itong na-privilege piece na yung Senator po. Then, ito, nagulantang na naman tayo. Pero other than that, yun lang muna ang na-recorded, di ba? Wow, about, ipatawag nyo lahat sila. Magkaroon ka ng summit. Bigyan niya ng ultimatum. Pag meron pa siya, kasi alam ko, itong dalawang kumpanya na involved, yung nag-hire na first, at saka yung binintahan, they are all registered. Alam kong registered dito na Pagcor, legitimate ito. Then, kausapin nyo sila na isa pang krimen mangyayari. We will hang you, we will hang everyone. Sabi, huwag kayo matakot, hindi naman ito mga Pilipino mga dayuhan ito. Sabihan nyo, you are here in our country. You should respect us. Huwag niyong babuyin yung aming bansa. Lalong-lalo na pagdating sa public order. You should hawakan nyo sila sa leeg. Andito kayo sa amin. We are Pagcor. We are the ones regulating you. Kung ayaw yung sumunod sa batas namin, then, sorry. Tapos na tayo. Wala nang usapan. Ganun ang gawin ninyo. It's about time na we have to assert our supremacy over them. Kung hindi natin kaya yung supremacy nila sa West Philippine Sea, we are supreme here dito sa ating pogo operations. Nandito sila sa ating bansa. Nandito sila sa ating teritoryo. Di ba? I-assert natin yung ating supremacy over them. Isa na lang. Pag magkakaroon pa ng isang krimen dyan, tapos na kayo, we will hang everyone. All companies. We will hang all companies ng pogo. Parang ganun ba? Kaya niyong gawin yan? Sino pang presidente ng Pagcor ngayon?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Chairman. Good morning, Chairman.
Sinong presidente?
Go ahead to any of the Pagcor representatives.
Good morning to our Senator from San Juan. Sir, upon the assumption of our new Chairman, Mr. Alejandro H. Tenco, he summoned all the operators and warned them that anyone who got involved or gets involved in any illegal activity will have his or her license revoked, charged, and deported to wherever it came from.
Very good. Very good. Pero after na yan, nung privilege speech ni Senator Grace po, o before pa?
Before pa po.
Before pa? Yung dalawang kumpanya na yun?
Yes, sir.
Palayasin niyo yun?
Yes.
You coordinate with nag-coordinate ba siya yung Pasay Police para makuha yung dalawang kumpanya na yun para palayasin na niyo yun dito? You don't have business to be here in our country. Ganon yung ugali ninyo. Sama ng ugali ninyo. Ha? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just for the record, Attorney Consolacion, who are the two pogo companies that were embroiled in this crime?
May I refer?
Deportation or the filing of the appropriate cases to these foreign nationals involved in these.
Pero kung may kidnap or ransom case sila,
Hindi pa po
hindi sila pwede i-deport, di ba?
Yes, sir.
It's enough na yun siguro, Mr. Chair, na mahinto yung operation nila kasi nakakulong man ngayon yung tatlong Chinese, nakakulong man. And sana, tulungan rin nyo kaming makumbinsi yung victim. Sabihin nyo, kasi sabi nila, hindi lang PNP na mamaloob sa amin, pati Pagcor na mamaloob sa amin na makasuhan ng kidnapuran sa itong mga Chinese na ito. Ayaw na rin yung nahirapan ng PNP mag-cooperate sa maghingi ng cooperation from the victims. Yun lang. salamat ha kung may severe actions kayo na gagawin sa kanila. Severe punishment.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, if I may just add, ito medyo mas minor naman, no? It's not really a crime. Kaya lang, ako kasi biker, I bike to work here, no? Merong incident last
po na
But ngayon lang,
ayusin po
ano
ito.
na ngayon? January 23 na.
Yes, sir. We have just gotten the name of the other service provider, Mr. Chair. So, wag po kayo mag-alala. Tututukan
Kaya
po
nag-aalala
namin
ako
ito.
eh.
Yes, sir.
Nag-alala talaga ako because the privilege speech was given December 14. And what you're telling me, wala pang action ang Pagcor. Tama? Ano ang ginawa niyo for Brick Cards Technology, MOA Cloud Zone? What have you done to date?
Okay. Sa Break Hearts Technology po, sir, nakapag-impose na po kami ng penalty. However po, sa MOA Cloud Zone
How
po,
much is the penalty?
10,000 US dollars, Mr. Chair.
So 500,000 pesos. 10,000 US dollars. So 500,000 pesos ang penalty niya. And the penalty is because they are connected to a criminal activity. Is that correct?
There is a report, Mr. Chair, that there is a criminal activity that has transpired in their...
But they're still
location.
operating.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So do you think the 500,000 pesos will deter them from doing this again?
Mr. Chair, I don't think so. That's why po,
So why,
we will
bakit
be
hindi
doing
pa sila
this.
pinapaalis?
Gagawin po namin ito lahat, Mr. Chair. As mentioned po by Mr. Attorney Consolacion, I have just gotten this appointment in this
Yeah, but
department.
this is itong problema ng Pagcor. Even in the position paper of your chairman, he's defending Pogo, and his solution is regulation. No? Strict regulation in the position paper. Binasa ko yung position paper niya. He said, Pogo is good, let's just regulate it. You're telling me after December 14, inimpose nyo lang sila ng 500,000 pesos and we are praying na hindi na nila uulitin yun.
Mr. Chair, if I may, yung Pagcor should do their part also. Di ba? If they want us to support their stand, dapat they should do your part also. Nangyari na yan eh. Hanggang, sabi mo, before pa na privilege space ni Senator Grace po, meron na silang penalty, nabigyan ng penalty. After nung privilege space ni Grace po, nag-conduct na investigation ng PNP, lumabas na yung pangalan ng mga involved na kumpanya. Dapat swift tayo sa ating gagawin para maniwala yung tao sa atin. Kasi hanggang sabihin nila, magaling lang naman ito Pagcor sa collection ng revenue. Ang regulation na regulatory function nila, hindi na masyado ginagampanan. Hanggang collection na lang kayo. Dapat i-regulate nyo ng gusto para apektado tayo lahat eh. Apektado tayo lahat. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Attorney Consolacion.
Mr. Chair, we apologize for that, but the reason why HSA was appointed just last week.
But accept the reason that because Attorney Jessa is new, you have a reorganization, that a crime that was perpetuated last month, December 14 in particular, after 30 days, more than 30 days, nothing is happening. The same people are operating, the same entities are still accredited by Pagcor, and you're just telling us that you just fine them 500,000 pesos, hoping that they will change morally.
That's the very reason, Your Honor. That
And then you sent us a position paper saying that let's continue with Pagcor and regulate them. Do you think this is effective regulation? So honestly, sabihin nyo sa amin, is this effective regulation?
Yes,
After 30 days, wala kayong ginawa?
That's the very reason, Your Honor, that the former head was sidelined and he eventually resigned from his position. Nakukulangan ho si chairman sa action niya. So,
Pati ngayon, nakukulangan pa rin kami.
yes, sir.
Yeah, but don't give us the reason that you have a new head. there's no sense of urgency within Pagcor insofar as dealing with the crime. That's the problem.
Kaya Mr. Chair, pakiramdam naman itong mga Chinese na ito, okay lang pala ito. Wala tayong problema dito. Ipapahin lang tayo ng penalize natin ng 500,000. Okay lang. Continue. Pag meron naman tayo diyang ibibinta na worker, continue the crime. Parang gano'ng mangyari. Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Chair, we apologize for that, but we will really closely coordinate with the PNP and the NBI to resolve this as soon as possible. Rest assured po na tututukan po talaga namin ito. I am very sorry, sir, that it took a while, but titingnan po talaga namin ito para po hindi na po mangyari po sa susunod.
Sorry din na ikaw ang nabagsakan sa lahat ng problema.
It's okay po.
Sabi mo, 1 week ka pa lang dyan, pero pasensya na. Ganun man talagang takbo ng buhay. Nasa gobyerno tayo.
Committee. Because ito nga yung pinakapulot dulo ng why we are holding this hearing. It's the social cost. And if the agencies do not act, talagang ano yung what will be yung position of Pagcor is for Pogo to continue. But if the agencies are not acting on this crime, hindi lang to ordinary crime, may kidnap, may iba pang krimen na nangyari, you should act already, di ba? Tama siya ba ito, paulit-ulit tayo. If you don't coordinate, because this will, Mr. Chairman, this will greatly influence our position and our decision regarding the fate of the Pogos in this in the Pogo industry as a whole in the country. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator Bato and Senator JV. In the position paper by President Tenko, his position here and stated, shutting down Pogo operations is not the appropriate response to the challenges that the industry is facing. Instead, we advocate for the proper regulation of the Pogo industry. That's your position. But now you're telling us that after 1 month, a privilege speech was given, complete with details on who were connected to the crime that was committed. You only fine them 500,000 pesos. But they're still operating, they're still here in our country, the employees are still there. Sino naman matatakot sa atin? Kung mabagal na yung action, 500,000 pesos lang ang fine. That's why the Senator Bato is absolutely correct. That's why none of the Pogo operators, especially those who are involved in crime, respects us. Because mabagal tayo at ang mga punishment natin, 500,000 pesos. And then that you're telling us, you have to wait for the investigation. Alam naman natin that will take time. No? And that's I don't understand why you are advocate regulation, but you yourself is inefficient when it comes to regulation. 1 month, it's unacceptable. Binigyan na nga kayo ng lead eh. And then you're still waiting. Sana naman lang you went to the police station, you got the reports, you did your own action. Why wait? Bakit pa tayo mag-aantay? The privilege speech was already a trigger to you. It was a message to Pagcor. Why wait?
Well, Mr. Chairman, ba, yung stand ng Pagcor chairman previously, di ba? Na hindi po kami, Your Honor, ang pulis. Pagdating sa krimen, hirap po kami. Yung pulis po, ang trabaho po yan ng pulis. Pero parang iniiwasan nila yung kanilang regulatory function over this. Ang pulis naman, taga-huli ng krimen, taga-stop ng crime. Pero yung operation ng Pogo, kanila talaga yun. They're the ones regulating Pogo. Kaya huwag kayong umiwas sa responsibilidad pagdating sa mga subsequent or mga epekto ng Pogo operation such as krimen, huwag talaga yung iwasan yan dahil kayo talaga nag-regulate eh. In the first place, walang Pogo crimes kung hindi ninyo binigyan ng Pogo license yung mga mga kumpanya na yan, di ba? Walang Pogo crimes kung hindi nag-operate yung mga tao na yan. So, yung mga subsequent mga bunga, yung mga resultant ng POGO operation sa crimes ay konsensya pa rin natin, na karga di konsensya pa rin ninyo. So, yun lang. Mag-usap kayo sa PNP. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kawawa ka naman. Maalis ka naman dyan. Kaya, we need actions, ha? We need action. We need results.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
We need urgency. That's what we need. If you want to regulate this effectively, we need urgency. And I don't see that, especially with this example. And that's why in my head, while Pagcor is deriving revenue from all of this, I think you're treating the criminals, those who are connected to crime, with leniency. You're not strict with them because on one hand, you're getting revenue from them. On one hand, you're regulating them. But obviously, your regulation is slow and it's also not substantial. So that's why dito lumalabas yung dito lumalabas yung conflict of interest Because you're dalawa kayo Yung kumikita kayo on one hand, pero in the other hand, you're regulating. But your regulation, makita naman natin, pang bata. Mabagal pa. That's why you cannot erase from our minds that conflict of interest is actually happening with this industry. That's why it's not improving, in so far as regulation is concerned. And this is a prime example. So in any case, just to move forward with this topic, if I am you, these two companies should be banned completely, should not be allowed to operate, get all the names involved in the crime, and completely ban them. Don't allow them to come in our shores. If I'm you. So, in any ways, that's my opinion. I'll defer to our colleagues on their suggestion, but